What if the driver who rewrote every record book in Formula One has just one season left to turn 7 dazzling titles into 8? That burning question hangs over every F1 garage this spring as time begins to press Lewis Hamilton harder than any rival ever could. He's 40 years old, wearing Ferrari red for the first time, and the stopwatch tells no lies. A whole generation of fans have never seen a Ferrari world champion, and Hamilton is aiming to end both that drought and his own in one audacious strike. Johnny Herbert didn't hold back last week, warning that 2026 is Hamilton's last real shot at championship number 8, stating bluntly that his prime has passed, and if he doesn't clinch it in the first year of the new regulations, it won't happen at all. That message hit like a jolt, framing the next 21 months as the make-or-break stretch of a career spanning 299 starts, 103 wins, and over 4,000 laps led. Herbert's tough stance also reveals how thin the line is between greatness and immortality, something Hamilton knows too well after the heartbreak of Abu Dhabi 2021. 2 winless seasons in 2022 and 2023. A record-breaking 9th British GP victory in 2024. And the bold decision to walk away from Mercedes for Ferrari. That choice wasn't sentimental, it was calculated. Ferrari's fresh 2026 concept looked like the shortest route back to the top, but only if Hamilton can master it in time. The gamble comes with a ticking clock. Miss that window, and the dream dies. So why risk everything with a move to Maranello? History offers a clue. Hamilton's biggest triumphs followed bold moves, like leaving McLaren for Mercedes in 2013, a switch that delivered 6 more titles. Choosing Ferrari follows the same logic, but this time, age is not on his side. He could have stayed at Mercedes, cashed the checks, and contended for occasional wins, but instead, he stepped into the Gladiators arena alongside Charles Leclerc, a choice that excites fans and alarms strategists. Early signs show the risk may be worth it. Hamilton won the Chinese sprint in March, his first victory in red, holding off Oscar Piastri and Max Verstappen over 19 intense laps at Shanghai. The stands erupted, Ferrari's mechanics celebrated, and a key box was ticked. This pairing can win. But the next day, reality hit hard. Hamilton finished 5th in the main race, the car devouring its rear tyres, reminding everyone how steep the mountain still is. Off track, the adjustment has been just as intense. Hamilton's comfort zone was Brackley, not Fiorano and Modena, where he now spends his days poring over gearbox data and joining late-night Zoom calls with engineers who call him Luigi. Every hour pushes the learning curve, and every session shows how far he still needs to bend the SF25 to his signature precision. Inside Ferrari, the standard is Leclerc's relentless pace. The Monegasque driver knows every inch of the Gestione Sportiva and its political climate, while Hamilton is still finding his way. Over 5 rounds, Leclerc has outqualified him 3 times and finished ahead twice, including a podium in Saudi Arabia, validating Herbert's tough verdict. Right now, Leclerc is better. The data backs that up. Leclerc rotates the car earlier, lives with an unstable rear, and finds time where Hamilton usually relies on front-end grip. Aligning their driving styles without splitting development focus is crucial for a title push. The next trio of races, Miami's tight streets, Imola's flowing corners, and Monaco's barriers, will test who adapts faster. Ferrari must close a performance gap that lights up every timing screen. After 5 races, they're 4th in the constructors' standings on 78 points, behind McLaren's 188, Mercedes' 111, and Red Bull's 89. Not disastrous, but not title-winning either. Technical chief Enrico Cardilli has focused resources on floor efficiency and tyre wear issues since the 2022 ground effect changes. A revised floor debuted in Suzuka, cutting 0.3 per lap on heavy fuel runs, and a lighter monocoque set for Montreal could shed 6 kilograms, enough to open up new brake cooling options. Every tenth gained now compounds into 2026, and the upgrade freezes just 9 months away. Hamilton's focus in debriefs is laser sharp. He needs more front-end bite and high-speed stability, and if those arrive by Spa or Monza, the back half of 2025 could become a siege. If not, the year becomes just a warm-up. Why the urgency? Because 2026 brings a major reset. Formula One will overhaul its engine regulations with sustainable fuels and 50% hybrid power. Teams that misjudge this shift will fall off, and those that get it right may dominate to 2030. Herbert's warning is grounded in cold math. A 41-year-old Hamilton can't wait for a second development cycle. Ferrari insists its engine program is ahead of schedule, with leaked dyno numbers showing output within 5 horsepower of Red Bull Ford. But simulations don't win races, and the real test begins in February 2026. Ferrari is even running a dual chassis program in case one concept flops. A high-risk, high-cost move driven by Hamilton's legacy. Beneath all the tech lies one word: motivation. Critics said Hamilton lost his fire at Mercedes, worn down by porpoising and poor results. His slumped body language and long silences in debriefs fueled that story. So the Ferrari switch is a self-inflicted adrenaline shot. Insiders now see a man arriving at the factory before dawn, leading setup meetings in partial Italian, even tweaking his famously plant-based diet to include a little parmesan at the team nutritionist's urging. That level of commitment usually bends stats. Whether it can bend physics is the real question. Even if the SF25 turns into a front-runner, Hamilton still has to beat a resurgent McLaren duo in Piastri and Norris, a Red Bull squad that never stays down, and a Mercedes team now led by his former apprentice George Russell. Staying at Brackley wouldn't have made that challenge go away. It just would have come in a different colour. The wider field is fiercer than ever. Williams has already earned a front-row start, and Haas is 6th in the table thanks to a gutsy lightweight strategy in Australia. In this arena, one slow pit stop or conservative tyre call could flip a championship. Hamilton's friends say he's channeling that pressure into training, race start drills on Tuesday, tyre simulations on Thursday, constant study of Leclerc's data because the most dangerous rival is right next door. The first European triple-header will show whether all that effort turns into race-winning passes. The hourglass is thinning fast, but the grains left could still build a final monument. The path to title number 8 now stretches just 25 Grand Prix, and every single corner matters. Records are never taken in comfort. They're seized when risk outweighs safety, and history rewards the brave. Hamilton has leapt again, from silver to red, from security to chaos, because the dream of immortality is worth more than the comfort he left behind. Whether that bet pays off may decide not only his fate, but the future of Formula One itself.